everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are going to be doing this love heart frame. I'm doing it for my dad. I thought it would just be a nice little sentimental thing that he could keep. So what are we doing with it? So we're keeping it subtle and just simple. My dad is quite plain. If that's a nice way to put it. He's a basic guy. He doesn't like in your face stuff. So this is my stepmom. This was my dad's partner. This is Jacqueline, and she passed away on the 7th of April of this year. Still a very raw subject for the family. She'll be deeply missed. But I just thought this would be nice. So we're going to see if we can put this picture in here. I will have to seal the photo because it's card and I don't have any other pictures to hand. They're all on my phone and my printer doesn't work. Right, so colour wise, so we're keeping it simple, no glitters or nothing, but I am going to use floating mica powder. So I'm going to be using the blue because his living room is blue, so you can put it on his shelf. And he's got a white living room as well, so it's like blue and white. So I've got these gravel, and I'm going to put them in the base of the photo frame just to give it some stability and some weight, and obviously make it more sturdy. And then we're just going to go around there with the floating mica powder, and then in the middle that's going to be blue, and then you'll have a picture, the photo of Jackie, and then that will be covered in a clear resin. How does that sound? Okay, we'll go with that. Sometimes I do wish you could speak to me through YouTube. Right, so I've mixed up 6 ounces of the Apex High Gloss 1-to-1 resin from Just For You Online UK. I'll clean that when I've done this. And I absolutely love this, what's it called? Mixer. I suffer really bad with carpal tunnel, and it has been the best thing I've got. Estoyo is the brand name, so I do have a discount code from Estoyo, so I'll link that in the description box along with a discount code from Just For You Online UK. So what I'm doing, so this mixer sometimes can leave unmixed resin. So if you can see them streak marks there from the sides of the actual cup, so you just mix it back into the resin. It's not much. Just do it nice and slowly. And that's it. Right, so these stones. Let's put that up there. So I just want to pour a bit of resin into there. And the reason why I'm putting that into there is because I want to coat these in resin. Well, these in resin. And if I can, and if I've got enough room, I'm going to put date of birth and death date on the bottom of the frame. I just thought it'd be really nice for my dad. He's been down in the dumps for a few weeks. Well, he's gonna be, isn't he? And I just thought it might cheer him up a little bit. He's on holiday at the moment with my sister and my daughters. They've gone for a family holiday. But unfortunately, I was supposed to go, but I couldn't go because funding just, and also my 8-year-old is going through an autistic regression, which is a behaviour one. Some kids have, it's kind of like a seasonal disorder where the seasons affect their behaviour. So instead of him becoming sad and depressed in winter, he actually becomes sad and depressed in summer. He doesn't like the heat, he gets very irritated. And a lot of kids are like that who are on the spectrum. But so I decided that I wasn't going, just because the holidays just would be very difficult, and you know it wouldn't be fair to everybody else, especially with my dad who's grieving and stuff. Let me just put you on pause while I go and get some baby wipes. 1 second. Right, I'm back. I just wanted a wipe just to wipe off this resin. I hate mess. Right, so the Apex resin has a 30-minute working time. It is a low viscosity resin and it can be poured up to 5 centimetres. I don't think I've seen a one-to-one resin that can be poured at such a depth. I have pushed it to actual 9 centimetres and it's not flash cured, so it's quite a good resin. I'll definitely have a check out in the description for links and stuff that for products and discount codes, and if there's anything you fancy on the websites you can save yourself some pennies. So what I want to do is I just want to make sure that that eye level is flat. And then we're just going to top it up with some resin because it's that's quite effective. I like that. Let me just get some isopropyl alcohol. So isopropyl alcohol, it's really good for resin, not for resin should I say, it's really good to use with resin. It helps to pop bubbles on the surface of your resin without affecting the cure. So I've just pushed that to one side just so I can keep an eye on it. Let me just keep my table like that. Right, so I'm going to pour this in here, just because it's got the nozzle on it and it's easier to pour with. Right, that's for cleaning. Right, so I need my spoon. It'll do. It's not a spoon, but it'll do. And I'm going to put some of this floating mica powder in. I'm just going to do a scoop and a half. And then already I spill it. So I'm going to mix this up and I'll time lapse you. Right, so that's that mixed up, and we're going to pour this around the edge of the frame. So this will be the outside of the frame, should I say. And I'm just going to pour it in one spot and let it flow around itself. Just give that a quick squirt of isopropyl alcohol. And what that will do is break the surface tension within the mould and stop, well not stop, but help with bubbles sticking to the 90-degree angles. So as the resin is flowing, I'm just following it. And I think I'm going to run out of resin, but that's fine, I'll just make up some more. And so I'm going to mix up another 50 mils of resin, and that should be enough to fill some of this up and finish filling this up as well. Let me just put you on pause. Right, so I'm back and I'm going to put some of the blue powder into this. I've put 30 mils into this little pot just to finish off the frame. I hope this turns out nice. I've not done one of these before, so it'd be nice to do it something a little different. Just gonna give that a mix. And then this, I'm going to add some blue mica powder for the middle. It's very hard to decorate for somebody, especially a man, because men are so awkward, but I think my dad is one of these that will just appreciate whatever you do. You know, he's a good man. The best dad you could ever possibly ask for. 4 daughters, and then he's got how many grandkids? He's got a grandchild on the way. He's got 6 grandchildren from me, 2 from my sister and 3 from my other sister. So all of us have all got kids. And then he's got 2 great granddaughters, which are my granddaughters. And he never ever forgets a birthday or Christmas. Even the girls, never forgets us. So it's nice just to do something, even if it's just making something for somebody. When it comes from the heart, it means so much, doesn't it? Right, enough of me blabbing on. I've been up since 3 AM with my 4-year-old, so I am rather tired. And about me on this channel, if you hear me waffling, you know I'm tired, because I chat a lot when I'm tired. Right, so I'm just going eye level to make sure it is filled. If we can get any more in, I think we can get a little bit more in here. You can dome stuff if you want to. If you're not sure what doming is when you take your resin to the lip of the mould. So this is the lip. When you fill it up, it kind of makes a bubble on the edge, and when it's like that, it prevents sharp edges. So it's a lot better. Let's put that in there. Yeah, it saves you having to start filing and trimming down your makes. I've never ever had to trim down any of my work when I dome it. Right, let's get some blue mica powder on the go. What have we got? Right, so the only mica powder I have is Let's Resin. Just a second. I'm just wondering what I have. So I've got blue there. But I do want it a little bit darker, so I'm going to add a little bit of alcohol ink as well. And I think I'm going to use the sapphire blue if I can find it. Okay. So I'm going to use them 2 blues for the centre. So I've added 10 drops of the sapphire blue alcohol ink, and that should be a nice blue now. You know. Right, so I've given that a good mix, and I'm just making sure that there's no mica powder that floats up to the top. A little bit of alcohol spray over the mould in there, and then we're going to fill it up halfway. And then this will go in my scoop. Oh God. Drop some glue inside there. Everybody else do that? I always spill stuff. I'm terrible. I never used to. Just recent. Yeah, anything that I make on the group, oh, don't I go to bed. Anything that I make on YouTube, I actually started donating it to the local charity shops. I think they're like thrift stores in the US. So anything I make, I just donate it and they sell it and the money will go to charity. Because it got to a point where I had no room to put things. So now everything goes to a good home. And spoke to the lady from the shop, like the store yesterday, and she said like everything that I send to the store seems to sell, so job well done. Right guys, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to let it degas and then I put it on my heat mat for an hour. Once that's degassed, I'll let it I'll put it on the heat mat for now. When it's done, I'll be back for the next step. So while you're offline, I'm gonna get this measured there, trim it out, and then I'm gonna coat it in Mod Podge, and that'll seal the photo. I'm not doing it on here because you don't know how to be shown to put glue on a piece of card. Right guys, I'll check back with you shortly. Bye. Right, so I'm back and these are now cured. I added 3 layers of Mod Podge on both the front and the back to seal the photo, and I glued it down in there. So I've got some UV resin. I'm using the Apex High Gloss 1:1 from Just You Online UK, and I'm going to add some sparkle, some glitter. It's missing something, so I'm going to cover the heart in glitter so that my stepmom is encased but she's showing. And I've got 1 ounce of resin there, which is degassing, so I need to add the glitter. This is the Essential Glitter Kits, well not kits but pack. You get 12 in a pack from Just You Online UK. So I'm going to time lapse you while I'm doing this, because all I'm doing is just putting it on and then I'm going to cure it. So I shall see you at the other side of this. Right, so that's cured. I actually think that looks miles better. So what we're going to do now is we're going to top coat it with some clear resin. Please make sure it is fully cured if you're using resin on top of UV resin. I think that looks rather nice. As I said, my dad is very plain and simple. I mean, what I could have done was add some lights, but a bit late now. I've only just remembered that I've had a delivery of lights yesterday, but never mind. So we're going to leave this to degas. I will go over it with a long net lighter, just over the top, just to pop any surface bubbles that come to the top. And we'll be back to demold it all. Even though there's not much to see, we can get it all built and take a look at it on a closer level. So I'll just check back with you once this is all cured. Bye. Right, I'm back and this is all now cured. I'm sorry for the lighting, but the sun is shining through on the studio look and I can't see, so I've had to close the blinds. So Right, let's get this demolded. That's the base. Look at that glitter. How pretty is that? I wish I had a bit more of a decent picture, maybe in a love heart shape. Maybe next time, eh? And then we've got, oh, I just love this floating mica powder. It's beautiful. Look at that. How pretty is that? So that will go in there like that. I will glue it in. I'm terrible at doing stuff like this. I've no patience. And your feet say I've got patience. I've only got patience to a degree. Now let me just put you on pause just so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so I managed to get it all together, so I'm going to bring you down to have a look. That's what it looks like. I will higher it up, but I think that's fine. If I put it up too high, it's going to look silly. What do you think? Does it look okay? I'm second guessing now. Let me know if you think it's alright down in the comment section. I will take some photos of it as I will need to glue it, so yeah, I'll need to glue it, otherwise it is wobbly. I don't know why they end up like that. It's domed at the back and it's probably about 3 to 4 millimeters to like away from the ridge, like the edge. So right guys, I'm going to leave that with you for today. Please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would help my channel out so much. Don't forget, all links to products and discount codes were down in the description for you, and I shall see you on tomorrow's upload. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.